things will get challenging in a race, and that's a great metaphor for when things get challenging in real life or whatever. It's a great practice for being calm in that difficult circumstance. And I think just having the patience with yourself to say, okay, this is the situation I'm in right now. It seems really bad, but I can't really change this situation. But here are the things I can do to make it bearable, or make it a little better, or make it better for someone else.
Hello, family. Welcome to another episode of the Live, Run, Balance Show. I'm your host, Kenneth Pinkney. Today, guest, if I could say someone who's kind of, I want to say kind of hard to describe, but if you go on his IG page and scroll down on his page, he's out running or taking some ice bath out in the mountains, and in some of the most beautiful places. And it showcases some fresh new running kicks. I also have been in the ultra running world about over a decade now, I like to say. So family, welcome Mr. David Laney, born and raised.
Thanks so much.
Yes, definitely. I know. Born and raised in Oregon. And run trail with Craft Sportswear. And he's a mountain runner. Also a coach and author, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, some just articles, but yeah, absolutely. It counts.
Okay, then thank you for joining the Live, Run, Balance family.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. It's a real honor.
Yeah, definitely. It's an honor for myself also. Yes, it is definitely.
Thanks.
So before we start who you are right now, and I like to, like all my interview, I like to talk about the process, the journey. So tell the family about your life. Grew up in a beautiful state of Oregon.
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up in Oregon, and it rains there always. So I got used to the rain and cold when I was a little kid.
Okay.
And started running cross country and track and hiking in the mountains, and just really enjoyed being outside and running a lot. So yeah.
Okay. So running always been part of your life growing up,
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So your family, got any family members that run? You got
I got two sisters and a brother, and my dad and my mom a little bit, and so everybody runs a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So before you got to the ultra trail running world, or before they came calling you, you competed in cross country track in college. So how do you went from running cross country, a little bit different, and track to ultra trail running? So tell the process.
Yeah. So after college, I got a job at Rogue Valley Runners in Ashland, Oregon. Yeah. And Hal Kerner, the owner, has won Western States multiple times.
Yeah.
And so that community, just being a part of that running shop that was really into ultra trail running.
Yeah.
I just kind of like fell into it after college. So it was really fun having all these great mentors and great trail runners in the community to be a part of.
Okay, then. Hey, so you had like a mentor that kind of like tell you or like show you about trail running.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you started like, what desire to want to go longer? What end do you want to go more or longer or some things like that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it just there's always a draw to do the longest race for me. I'm not very fast. I will usually be better at the longer races.
Yeah.
The shorter races I'll always lose.
Okay.
So I think there was always kind of a draw in my life to do the longest race that I could. In high school and college and after college. Yeah.
Okay. Like I kind of agree. I'm not the fastest, so not be the fastest, but longer.
Yeah.
Longer would be good. Well,
yeah, totally.
A little bit, middle of the pack or whatever. I don't know. That's something in between.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So you recently, or maybe a couple months ago, you ran the Gorge Waterfall 100K, correct?
Yeah.
But in 2015, looking over, doing your research on you and your races, in 2015, you had a DNF, correct?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That same race?
Yep.
So what lesson did you learn from getting that DNF, and how did it make you a better runner?
Yeah, absolutely. So two big lessons from that race. One, it starts at 5 a.m. and it's dark.
Yeah,
and I had a really bad headlamp.
Yeah.
Like it was just like a kid's headlamp. I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see very well for like the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I rolled my ankle real bad.
Oh.
So I bought a better headlamp and worked on making my ankles stronger on more like difficult terrain. Oh, okay. So it's just those two things were
okay. That's
really made a big difference. Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't have won it regardless. Yeah.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Well, you would have finished, or you wouldn't got DNF. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So, who are some people who you like inspire you, who you look up to in the electric chair running world?
Yeah, absolutely. There's just like so many great runners that I've had the honor of sharing some miles with on the trail. Just so many people. One guy I really look up to is his name's Doug Mayer. Okay. And he's the owner of Run the Alps. It's a guiding service over in Chamonix. Okay. Then. And he's just done a great job creating a real community. Helping Americans get to Europe and to get to experience those mountains. Oh, nice. So he's been a great mentor and kind of helped me out for a long time. So that's one person, but there's just so many. It's so fun to have a great community.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And so you're a coach also, correct? You're a coach?
I have in the past. Right now, I only coach a few athletes that are, but it's so much fun to work with people.
Okay. So
yeah.
When you was a coach, when you are coaching.
Yeah.
What's your number one advice that you would give someone seeking to run or have a particular race that they want to run?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing I tell most folks, in the race, is to start out and in their training. So practice this in training, but then do it in the race, is to run really slower than you want to at the beginning, especially. We all go out too fast in training and in racing. And you can run pretty even splits in ultras, but nobody does it because everybody goes out a little bit too fast. So I think just practicing running a pretty even heart rate, an easy consistency, a little easier than you want to. It will definitely pay off in the long run in those races and everything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's one big thing. I'm always pushing. Everybody gets tired of hearing you. But,
yeah. That's cool. Yeah, just I got to learn the pace, not to go so fast,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you're gonna get to a little bit fun, see your Instagram posts, like have a fun ice bath and things like that,
Yeah.
And you showcasing the Craft Sportswear shoes. So you work for the company. Also, you also run for the same company you work for.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
It's been fun for sure.
So tell the family a little bit about Craft Sportswear, how you came about running and working with them.
Yeah. So Craft is a Swedish sportswear company. We have an office here in the U.S. as well. Okay. And we've been making like base layers, like real, long underwear type clothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Since the early 1970s. Okay. So for like skiers and runners, making under like base layer warm stuff. Okay. Real popular in cycling and Nordic skiing. Okay. And then in 2019, we started working on footwear and making more running apparel and that kind of getting into running. Nice. And you probably know the story. Tommy Rivs. Yes. The first athlete. Yeah. So he reached out to me in 2019 asking if I was interested in joining Craft. Yeah. And so then that worked out in 2021. came on the team. It was just a great team, great group to be a part of.
Okay then.
And then I had a contract as an athlete, and then I got a job working for Craft as a tech rep.
Okay.
Showing the shoes and that kind of thing in running retail stores.
Okay.
Starting 2022, so only 6 months as an employee. Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, so it's a great company, great team.
Yeah.
Shoes are really good, so it's fun.
Oh, okay then. So so did you have these shoes? Are they selling the shoes here? This
we've got them at like San Francisco Running Company. We've got them at Healdsburg Running Company.
Okay.
We got them at Fleet Feet. It's a little north of you, but Agora Hills, a little bit closer to LA.
Okay then.
Yeah, a lot of Fleet Feets, a lot of local running shops.
Okay, we do have a Fleet Feet out here in San Diego area also.
Okay. I'll have to check on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check on that. So 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 if I get a deal with Fleet Feet in San Diego.
Okay. Cool.
Don't forget about me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll check on it. Yeah.
No, I do be joking. Yeah.
No. We want to. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, what's some life lesson you learned from running? Well, I run to talk.
Yeah. Whew, so many. I think. I think one big one is like when things will get challenging in a race, and that's a great metaphor for when things get challenging in real life or whatever. It's a great practice for that, being calm in that difficult circumstance. And I think just having the patience with yourself to say, okay, this is the situation I'm in right now. It seems really bad, but I can't really change this situation. But here are the things I can do to make it bearable, or make it a little better, or make it better for someone else. Here's where I'm at, and here's where I want to go. So how do we navigate that? And I think that's one, lesson that all runners can practice themselves and to share with the running community.
Oh, okay.
That's How about what do you think? You got good advice?
Life lesson I learned from running.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh wow, you can put me in the spot there. Okay.
Sorry, no pressure. No pressure.
It's all good. That was all about man. So many things I learned for running life in general. Basically trails. So I love the trails, love the hills. I had this mantra. You probably know the mantra. I have you love it, hate it, embrace it. Life is this hill you have to climb. Sometimes. You got to embrace the whole journey of it. Sometimes you hate what you don't like where you at. You hate where you at in life. Sometimes you love where you at. Just like running the trail, it's like a journey. A lot of life is a journey. I guess a cliche, so like I seem to say that all the time, But you just gotta keep climbing, keep moving forward,
That's awesome. I love it. That's great. That's the truth. That's wise.
Definitely, So a lot learned from running the rest of the trails, I just and I was thought to be doing it, but definitely helped me out a whole lot, the trails, running the hills, and just it helped me, really, I mean, like from a mental standpoint, it encouraged me other resources outside of running, but just it's been a part, helping me move forward in life, just being out there.
That's awesome. That's great.
When you run, I guess we run a career, and I would like to listen to one of our podcasts and interview you've been on, and how you like to help people with running and to like share with more people and something like that. And I believe, to like want more people to experience running,
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you want to do that? How have you been doing that?
I think, people naturally, they find out you're a runner, all runners, they find out you're a runner. They're like, oh, that seems interesting. But I tried it and my my shin hurt real bad or my knee or whatever. They tell you about the obstacle that they first faced that made it not fun.
Yeah.
But everybody knows it would be fun if it was not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I think the thing I always tell people, whenever they ask, is that you just got to start really short and go easy. So, that might be a 2-minute run. You might want to start off with 2 minutes, not a 5K, that's too far.
Yeah.
So you start off with 2 minutes, and then the next day, maybe you do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the next day you do maybe 2 minutes again.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes, that just really start way, way, way easier.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. And then go slower. You don't have to be huffing and puffing.
I know. Yeah.
It should be just kind of relaxed, maybe walking, maybe, a little jog. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing. Just go, give yourself some time for the body to adapt.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your decade longer running ultra, it's been decade, So what keep you going? What keep you going, motivated to continue to do what you do?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's definitely good. I don't know. I don't know. I think I like doing it.
Yeah.
There's some days I don't want to go out.
Yeah, I know.
But it's more like, but it's more like I've never felt like I had to needed motivation to get out there, because I just like, I wake up and I like want to go, I need motivation to do my PT and my ankle exercises and that kind of stuff for sure. But with running, it's always been pretty easy.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So
yeah.
And just look at your Instagram posts, like you have fun, where in the ice bath and stuff like that,
Yeah.
In middle of the lake or some day, it's in the water. Are you really having fun?
Yep.
Or are you just doing it for the?
So, with the ice bath, it's really fun to get out.
Okay.
You kind of get a rush when you get in. But then it's fun. You feel good once you're out of it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's fun. Like, I like swimming. Not like San Diego. I wish I was in San Diego. It's always cold water here, but I like swimming. It's just fun to like jump in, do something. It wakes you up. So
okay, then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How long you have fun doing now? So I get it. Part of the job too, because you got to showcase the Craft Sportswear shoes also.
Yeah, totally. I figured it's fun to do it in a unique way.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You grab all the attention by doing that. You got my attention. So
okay.
Yeah. So we not running. What else you do outside running? What else you do?
Yeah, work. Work takes a normal amount of time every day. I like to ride bikes. I got like a road bike, so I ride on the roads as well. I got a dog, so that's fun.
Okay.
She likes to play in the yard and go on walks. So anything out, I'm pretty relaxed. Anything outside's fun.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any upcoming races that you got coming up?
Yeah, I'll do a 50 miler in Ashland, Oregon this summer.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll do UTMB at the end of the year in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing which one is that? It's a big one. No.
Yeah, the full loop, 170K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then
go ahead.
No.
Yeah, I know quite a few people interviewed that doing a UTMB. I know that's a popular race, so yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So what have brought you the greatest joy in your life as a runner so far?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think experiencing, mountains and the beauty of like that creation is just so much fun for me. I think I like seeing it, being in the mountains and being in the trees and being in the lakes. It's just seeing bears. I love seeing bears and bobcats. And
you love seeing bears?
It's just, every run, there's so many bears in Washington. We just got just bears everywhere.
Okay. I guess you don't want to you want to notice them far away. You don't want to be that close to them, correct?
Yeah, well, they'll be on the trail. You'll come around the corner. It's just sitting there. So I step back, but
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, where I run at, I see just a lot of rabbits, you know.
Oh yeah, they're cute. They're cute too. Yeah.
Don't have to be afraid of them though. So yeah, you know. So
yeah, luckily, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have snakes in San. You guys got.
We got snakes.
Ooh.
Also, we got.
Yeah.
In some places, we got bobcats, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We got in deers or wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but definitely. What had been the most difficult race for you? I mean, besides DNF, and how you able to overcome it? You know.
Yeah. I ran a 100-miler in Texas called Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah.
And it's I think outside Houston.
Okay.
And it's 5 20-mile loops.
Yeah.
And it had rained real heavily for like a week or two before. So it was just huge puddles. And it was just wet.
Yeah.
And my feet just like after 20, 30 miles just were like had horrible blisters.
Yeah.
So I think that was one of the most challenging races because my feet just hurt for like 10 hours.
Wow.
But I finished and it was okay.
Okay.
But they were destroyed. They looked bad the next day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think just mentally dealing with that, like I feel fine.
Yeah.
But my feet are in agony. I think that was definitely a tougher race for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. It takes a lot of mental. I'll say mental fortitude, maybe. I know to get you, and to deal with that, you know. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Any kind of pain people going through, you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. So what are your go-to pre-meal for a race for you, Jody?
Yeah, if the race is in the morning, I'll just eat something. You know, I don't eat a ton right before the race. I'll eat like a couple granola bars usually, a little bit of coffee, and some trail butter.
Okay.
That's usually what I eat right before. Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, just something simple.
Like your dinner, like your pre-dinner, like that day before, you know, your race.
Yeah. I do like a bean and rice burrito almost always.
Been around. Okay,
yeah. Yeah. If I can get to Chipotle, I go there.
Okay then. Yeah, Chipotle.
Yeah.
Pretty good being right.
Yeah.
So what your post meal? What do you do?
Oh, chocolate milk. That's my favorite because it's just it's easy. It's good for you.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll get another burrito, but I like or like a milkshake. That's always good.
Okay.
But chocolate milk, I feel like the races usually have it at the finish, so that's nice.
Oh, okay then. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. Appreciate all of that. Yeah. So if people don't know who you are, what do you want people to know about you, the person? You know.
Yeah, that's a good question. What do I want people to know about me? I'm always happy to talk running, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to get people excited about running and improving in their running. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so you travel a lot of places, you know. You get to travel around the world a lot during the years running. So what's some of your favorite places that have you been to? You know.
Yeah, I think Chamonix, France is definitely one of my top favorites.
Yeah.
It's just really a beautiful little town with giant mountains.
Yeah.
But then I like it here in Washington too. I like there's a town called Leavenworth that's really nice.
Okay.
Got some real big mountains.
Okay.
I like just any place that's in the mountains. I really enjoy.
Okay. Yeah, Chamonix, France. I hear about it all the time. The YouTube can be out there. Some of the so I saw that on YouTube all the time. You know, it's like a great atmosphere. You know, the excitement, the energy out there. You know, So hopefully one day that being on bucket list to go out to.
You got to visit. It'd be fun.
Yeah. It's a big place. Great. You know, I appreciate that. You know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I took the last question. I asked you, some days live on balance. So, what is your balance motivation and thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. First of all, I like it. I think using your nervous energy or your discomfort, either one of those, for strength. I think in a race we get nervous or we get uncomfortable. Those are two pretty normal emotions. But those can be used for strength, absolutely. So use it as kind of the cycle. You get just uncomfortable or nervous, and then that becomes energy for strength. And then just keep, it's easy to be uncomfortable. So if that's power, then use it, I think use your discomfort for strength would be that would be what I'd say.
Use your discomfort for strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have an example of that? How you do your discomfort for strength?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in every race, it becomes like energy. So you take a gel that gives you energy. Drink a Coke or have some Gatorade. But if you can get to the point mentally where that discomfort is motivating, then you've got real energy. Because the gel or whatever you take is gonna run out. But discomfort, you'll be uncomfortable for 14 more hours. So if that's energy, then you're so it's really a mindset more than all
right. That's true. And interesting. Definitely make you think. I know. Let me think about it. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it now. I appreciate it. This opportunity. Allow me to chat with you a little bit. So I get to know you a little bit. But definitely we gotta do it again. Well, do you have any last word you want to share?
No, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me on. It was great chatting with you, and we'll have to do it again sometime.
No, definitely. Like I tell a lot of the interview, I haven't met in person. I hope I get to meet you in person.
It'd be really fun to share some miles.
Definitely. Cool, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for just joining the Live on Balance family. And so if people want to follow you, or to reach out to you, how would they do that?
Yeah, Instagram's probably the easiest. Just at David Laney 12 on Instagram. That's super easy.
All right.
All right,
cool. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you, Live on Balance family, for joining me on that episode of the Live on Balance show. And live a life beyond the boundary that you set on yourself. And thank you, David, for just really be the great example, just living on the boundaries with you're running, all that you do, going to ice bath and stuff like that.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
So thank
you too.
And until next time, family.